talking to ourselves as if everything is going to work out. The next move that you're supposed to do, the next job that you're supposed to do, the next guy you're supposed to meet. What if it works out for you? What if your life has prepared you to for for the best things possible, and it is supposed to work out? And what if it is, it's that's how it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be, you had to struggle for a while, and then it was supposed to work out. And what if your life was written in that way, that everything in your dream life is supposed to work out in like whatever days, like in like 2-3 days? What if it works out in incredible ways that you could never imagine? What if it works out in ways that you could never imagine? What if it works out in ways that you thought, and it works out in like double and better ways? What if you live a life which you thought you will live, but it only gets better? What if things just work out for you? What if you have this life, right? You have this beautiful life that you have, and you're struggling with money, you're struggling with relationship. What if everything has to work out? What if you just have to kind of cut these toxic people out? And what if your life is supposed to work out in like the most beautiful way? What if you start cutting people out? You start um, cutting places and like workplaces out that don't provide you any value. And what if the right people find you? What if the right person finds you and it works out like magic? Have you heard these stories? I have heard these stories where people are like, I don't know, man, I was struggling so much, I had this problem, that problem, this, and suddenly everything just works out for them. Why don't we think of life like that? And like, if you are making your next move, I have spoken about this, that I'm going to make my biggest move. I'm going to move cities by the end of this month. I always think of, if I had to make this big move, and I will, what if everything works out when I'm actually making this move? What if life becomes so much easier, making friends becomes easier, learning my skills become easier, finding my dream job becomes easier? What if everything that I dreamed of, what if my biggest dream to travel the world becomes a reality as soon as I take this next step? What if everything is working out for me? And it is, I know for fact it is, that everything that I dream of, everything that I want is working. It's magically working for me in different ways, in different places. And it is going to be so perfect that I could not even imagine. Like, my dream life, the life that my universe is trying to give me, the life that I am supposed to live, is going to be so much better than I could ever dream of. I have these expectations that I live this life, expectation that I will live this life, I live it in a certain way, I will live my life in like XYZ ways. But what if my life turns out so much better than I could ever imagine? What if your life turns out so much better than you could ever imagine? What if you are struggling in, say, a relationship, and the person is not giving you the value? If your person has still not asked you for Valentine, oh my god, you are running late, buddy. Go and ask your partner for Valentine already. And if your guy hasn't asked you for Valentine, make Valentine plans with your girlfriends. um, Start making plans, start being much more to your own self, start being in that vibe, start being in that zone, start being much more confident with yourself, and think that everything is going to work out for you. Everything is going to be so easy, right? The right person, the right time, the right situations is going to be such a way that it works out magically. Like, I think when the right guy walks into your life, or when the right job walks into your life, of course it is going to have its ups and downs, but it is mostly going to be so damn easy. It is going to be so damn fun. It is going to work out like magic. It is going to work out so easily, like everything in life. What if we do all of these things while thinking, what if it works out? What if your job works out? What if your relationships work out? What if your travel plans work out? What if if you have somebody who's struggling with health? What if their health works out for them in magically? And it's not like magic doesn't happen. It's not like only some people are blessed with these things and some people don't experience these things. What if universe works it out in ways that you could never ever imagine? What if everything in life for you works out? Why don't we start thinking about it like that? Why don't we start thinking about our lives in ways that everything is just waiting to work out in magical ways? Okay, it is taking time, it's fine, it's taking a little bit of more time than I expected, but what if it works out for me? What if it works in ways that I could never imagine? What if my dream boy walks right into my life? What if my dream job comes right to me, and it comes in a way that I can't miss it? I can't miss those blessings that are on its way. I will never miss them, because if they are meant for me, if they are supposed to reach me, they will anyhow reach me. What if we start thinking about our lives like that? What if we start thinking about the kind of friendships we have like that? What if we start thinking about life in much more better ways, where we only say that it is going to work out, my relationship is going to work out, my friendships are going to work out, my health issues are going to work out, my job is going to work out, my dream job is going to work out, my dream to travel the world is going to work out, everything in life is going to work out for me, everything is going to work out for me in ways that I could never imagine, because it is going to work out in much more better fashion that I could ever think of. Like, our brains are so limited, we just want to travel the world. What if you end up getting a job which helps you live in every city for like like a month, like Ranbir Kapoor did, right, in Ye Jawani Hai Diwani? What if it works out like that? Have you ever imagined? I've seen people who have struggled with their jobs for 2-3 years. They've stayed in toxic relationship, they've stayed in toxic jobs for about a year, and then they get such a good job or such a good partner that they could never dream of. Like, I have been personally been this person who has struggled so much in the last year, at least, with the guy that I was in relationship with, and I constantly kept asking him ki, hey, we should talk about marriage, we should talk about commitment, and the person kept ignoring me. And I know when the right person walks in, they will be so comfortable talking about marriage, they will be so comfortable talking about the next step, they would want to live their whole life with you. So the right person and the right job. So like, I again, with my, I think, job, the last job that I had, the current job that I have, I've struggled so much with money. I kept asking them that I deserve better, you should give me a raise, etc., etc., and they did not agree to it. But I know the next job that is coming to me is going to pay me in so much abundance of money, so much abundance, that is just going to work out, and it's going to work out so magically, so easily, it is going to work out so beautifully that I will not even be able to think like, oh, when did that happen, how did that happen, how did this even work out? And that is how we should live our lives. We should live our lives thinking that everything in life is going to work out. The next step I take is going to work out. The next move I take is going to be the best thing that I do for myself. And even if it doesn't, then I think universe and our minds and our own self has that energy and has that confidence to figure it out on its own. Like, I think we take life too easily. We take life that, oh, it's okay, we'll do it later, maybe we'll think about it, is what how we usually think. And I want you to change that mentality to this mentality where you now talk about how everything is going to work out for you, how everything is magically written in such a way that it just will work out for you. It will be so easy to find your dream job, it'll be so easy to find your dream boy, it is going to be so easy to find your next move or next relationship, next partner, or like banks of money. I know it's all going to work out, because it's you deserve the best things in the world. You deserve to live the life of happiness, and for that, if it's important for you to just believe in yourself, then you should believe in yourself enough that it is going to work out in the right and the best way possible. Trust yourself enough that, hey, I know that things are hard right now, but it is going to work out. I know that I currently don't have a job, but I know that it is going to work out. It is going to work out in such a way that the next job that I get, it is going to be so abundant with money, super chill, super fun, and people are going to love me. That is how I start thinking about life. That is how I see myself going in life. You consistently have to tell yourself that only best and the better and the amazing things are waiting for you by the end of that road. The You have to consistently believe in it, because when you start believing that, hey, everything is going to work out for me, everything is waiting for me to, like, just make that move and it's going to work out for me. My blessings will never pass me. The things that are meant for me will always reach me on the rightest time. So you have to believe that things will work out for you. The things that belong to you will come to you. The right people, the right places, the right job, the right city will call you, and you will just have to believe in your gut. You'll just have to believe in yourself to make that move, to understand yourself, you to tell yourself, hey, I am okay, I am ready, I am ready to receive my abundant energy, I am ready to receive my dream job, I'm ready to receive my dream boy, I'm ready to receive my dream salary, I'm ready to receive my dream city, I am ready, I am prepared. Give it to me. Universe, God, or anything that you believe in, start telling them that, hey, I am ready to receive my blessings, send them my way, I can't wait for it. I have worked so hard. I know everybody has worked hard, everybody has their own journey, and I know for a fact that everybody has worked hard in their own relationships, in their own lives, to get to a point where they are right now. And if you are at that point, you never forget your struggles, you never forget where you came from, and you never settle for less, because everything is going to work out for you. Everything is your right dream job, dream life, dream boy, dream salary, dream city that you want to live in, dream whatever your dream is. Like, even if that dream is to marry the love of your life in like a mandir, or to find that person and do like a lavish wedding, everything is going to work out for you in the right and the best way possible. Your best life is waiting for you. You have to trust yourself. You have to believe that everything is going to work out for me. Everything has been planned in such a way that your blessings are just waiting for you. They're waiting for you. Like, what if your dream boy is waiting to find you and you are stuck in a relationship with a toxic person? You think, you have to start thinking, if this was the person for me. Let's talk about relationship. If we start thinking about, if whoever you're dating right now, what if that person was your permanent person, right? Would they treat you in that way? Would they not, like, whoever that person is, like, yeah, there are two ways, right? You either understand it's a toxic person, or you'll have to communicate and solve it. So you have to start thinking about it. What if your dream man is waiting for you to complete this task, which is getting out of a toxic relationship? What if that dream boy is waiting for you to get out of this relationship, and your dream life with your dream boy is going to happen as soon as you get out of a toxic relationship? Imply that to your job, to the friendships that you have currently, to the salary that you have. What if you just have to get out of this uncomfortable and toxic environment to get to your dream life? What if, for you to, like, that is why you should never settle for less. Learn how much you have to respect yourself. Learn the difference between, like, having ego and having self-respect. And always respect yourself, always know your worth, always know how much you deserve, and add tax to it. Always make sure that you are in so much love with yourself, you have so much respect for yourself, that you never settle for less. Whether it's a boy, relationships, or friendships, whether it's your job, whether it is anybody. What if you just have to let people go, let these toxic friendships, let these toxic people go, and then your dream life is waiting for you? What if that's how it was all supposed to be since the start? Start thinking about it. What if 2025 is your year? What if 2025 is the year you have to thrive? And if you have to thrive, what if, what is the next move you can make? What is the next step that you can take which will lead you to your dream life? What is the next step that you will take which will lead you to your dream boy, dream salary, dream city? What is the next move? So if you are stuck in a city and your dream city is, say, Bangalore or Gurgaon or whatever, Pune, whatever is your city, is your dream city, so what is the move that you can make right now? One is you can consistently start applying. Secondly, you can just be extremely open and start planning your life around it. You say, okay, I have to make the next move, let me think, what are the clothes I'll wear. Start manifesting it in ways and start thinking about it. Be a little bit of a dreamer. I know a lot of people have been told, hey, don't daydream, just don't be busy in your own world. Dream about it. Dream about how you will live your life in your dream city. What will your friends look like? What will your day look like? What will your colleagues be like? How much money will you make? Start making those expectations. Start building this expectation inside you and start telling yourself that, hey, I deserve the best and my dream life is coming to me. What if it is all supposed to work out in the next 1 month? I am telling myself that. What if in the next 20 days everything is going to magically work out in a way that my move is going to become so easy. So I want to move to another city, right? What if I get an offer letter from there and my move is taken care by the company that I'm going to work for? What if everything in life works out? What if my dream life, my dream boy, my dream life, my dream salary is waiting for me in that next step? If I don't consistently level myself up, because if I'm at this level and I want my partner to be at this level, it is going to be so difficult, right? I have to get to this level, so I have to consistently work on myself, consistently give myself the values, give myself the skills, give myself the learnings to get to a stage where I can attract somebody who's equal to me or better than me. So if you think that having settling for less is the way to live life, it is not. You are supposed to have a partner who loves you in ways that you could never imagine, who's able to communicate, who's emotionally available, who spends money on you, who takes you on trips, who loves you in ways that you never thought you would. Especially for givers, they think that the only way to love is to give. But I want to tell you this: if you are a giver, including me, it's a message also for me. If you are a giver, you will find a person who gives you in ways where you'll be like, oh, is that what love is? Most givers who have grown have become givers because when they were younger, they were taught in their relationships, they were taught that it is the only way to love someone is to give, and give. And the only way you could live a life, if you could show your love, was to give the gifts, show up for them, make tea for them, make whatever, keep giving. And one day you will realize that your cup is empty, you can't give anymore because you have none left. That is the day you'll realize that love is not just giving, your job is not just giving, your relationships, your friendships are not just giving, it's also receiving. And the right partner that'll come along when you get out of this toxic relationships and this incomplete relationships, you will understand that they also will give you in ways, and your way of giving will be extremely different from their way of giving. Your way of love will always be difficult, you'll have different love languages, but then you'll understand that this person is able to give love to you in ways that you would have never thought and you would have never expected. In fact, they'll give you love not just the way you want to be loved, they'll give you love the way they want to love you. They will respect you, they will communicate, they will show up for you, they will show you off. The right person is going to show you off, the right, and it applies to everything, right? It applies to relationships and jobs. The right company is going to show you off. The right person will know your worth and will give you that much attention and time and money. The right person the right thing is going to work out for you. The only thing that you have to do is consistently level yourself up to a place where you are able to receive these blessings, you are able to receive everything that you have. Like, you can't be stuck in a city and expect that your dream city is calling you. You can't be stuck in a toxic relationship and expect that the right person is going to find you, because it will never happen, right? The right person will never show up on a wrong time. If you are in like a toxic workplace, how will the right place find you if you don't put in the effort? You have to consistently work on yourself, consistently love yourself, consistently level yourself up, so that you can live a life of comfort, you can live a life of joy, you can live a life of much more abundance, and it is all going to work out for you. So from today, I would request you, from today, start thinking about life as if it's all going to magically work out. It is going to. You think about all the experiences you've had in your life, on places, on situations where you thought, hey, why things are going in this way? And now, in hindsight, when you look at those things, you realize, oh, it had to work out that way, and that is why XYZ thing has led me to this. Why don't you start thinking about it? Why don't you start thinking about, forget everybody else, forget everybody else, start thinking about the experiences that you had by your own self, and start thinking about how those experiences got to you only because you had to leave something or you had to move something. So start trusting yourself enough that everything is going to work out for you, and start living your life by saying these words: what if it works out for me? Thank you for watching today's live. My name is Darshini. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.